Good evening, everyone. In last session, we were discussing about components of physical fitness. Three components of physical fitness we have been discussed. Now we will discuss fourth components of physical fitness. This is flexibility. Flexibility is the range of movements of a joint. In ordinary words, it is the ability of the body to bend, twist, etc. Flexibility helps to do day-to-day activities efficiently. It is determined by genetic factors and the amount of workout one do. Developing the flexibility helps to reduce injuries, develops posture, reduce low back pains, etc. Flexibility can be classified in two types. First is active flexibility and second is passive flexibility. Active flexibility, the flexibility movements performed without any outside help goes under this category. This is the easiest type of flexibility and can be seen in real life in the form of hamstring stretch, butterfly groin stretch, shoulder stretch, tricep stretch, calf stretch, etc. Active flexibility is also in two types. First is static flexibility and second is dynamic flexibility. Performing an exercise to increase the flexibility comes under the category of static flexibility. For example, shoulder stretch, tricep stretch, calf stretch, etc. Static flexibility is the flexibility possessed by a person in a stable position. Okay. The next, dynamic flexibility. The flexibility possessed by a moving body is a dynamic flexibility. This is an essential part of some games or sports. For example, gymnastics. Now we will discuss last components of physical fitness is coordinative abilities. Coordination abilities refer to the ability of an individual to maintain the coordination between different body parts. The coordination can be in the form of muscle to muscle, brain to muscle, etc. Types of coordinative abilities. First is balance abilities. The ability of individual to maintain or regain balance quickly in the body during or after the movement is known as balance ability. For example, handstand on parallel bar, water skiing, performing on the balance beam. This is the example of balance ability. The next, rhythm ability. Rhythm ability is the ability to observe or perceive of a movement and to do the movement with the required rhythm. In gymnastics or figure skating, the sportsman has to observe an external rhythm given in the form of music and express his movements. Rhythm ability is also required in synchronized swimming in various sports. It is not given from outside. The sports person uses the rhythm which is already stored in his motor memory. This type of ability is very significant in gymnastics, synchronized swimming, diving and figure skating, etc. Next is adaptation ability. Adaptation ability is the ability to adjust or change effectively on the basis of changes or anticipated changes in the situation. The change situation can be expected one or can be sudden or unexpected, one in the other words. It can be said that it is the ability to solve motor task effectively in spite of change or changing situations. Next is reaction ability. The coordinative ability of individual to react quickly to a signal. The signal can be in the form of light, sound, etc. Reaction ability is further described into simple reaction ability and complex reaction ability. Simple reaction ability, the ability to react according to a previously known signal in a defined way is known as simple reaction ability. For example, reaction of a runner in a race. Next is complex reaction ability. The ability of a person to react quickly to an unknown signal. Both reaction and signal are not defined. For example, ball in football, ball in basketball, and ball in cricket.